Hey guys, welcome back to another episode here on Incommunicado. Um, so I'm sitting here today at our newly opened river base that we got open last time. So we have where we're at now is we have three towers to open. We need to open up the northern tower, the western tower, and the central tower. The central and the northern both are going to have a relay that comes from the base transit point. The western one comes from the port. So, what I'm thinking is I'm going to start with getting set up for the one here from the transit point um, to, since that goes to, I was contemplating, because from the transit point, the short way would be come out of it, go up over here. There's a bridge missing right here. Um, and building that bridge, and then that would be a short, easy trek up here to the northern tower. But I don't think I'm going to go that way because if I go the transit point, and that's where we're going through that building, which I don't want to go through anymore. But if we rebuild this bridge, we can then loop around. It makes it a longer route, but then we can loop around here. I, this road's going to suck though, trying to go through the sand quarry. I mean, it that whole thing's probably going to have to be paved, unfortunately, right? If we go that way. I mean that's I guess that's the dilemma that the game is giving us, right? Is fix this bridge for a short while, but I think none of the trucks would make it up this either. So either I'm paving from here to here or there to there. But I think for the resources, if we fix this bridge, that'll give us two. Because then the other convoy is going to have to come down and go to the central and weave through all kinds of crap and get over to the central radio tower so we can get that back up and running. So I think we're going to start with the northern. And I think I'm just going to go, we're probably just going to go the route where we're paving. We're going to be doing a lot of road work here. And then we're going to have to do road work all the way probably up this hill, I'm guessing, to the tower. Lots of road making in our future to finish this map up. So we're going to start, I think, with this guy. I don't think it's good. I can't do anything with those slabs where that bridge collapsed. I don't think there's just nothing that's going to happen there. So this is going to be a build a new bridge. I don't think we need a wide concrete bridge. We could do a wood one. I just don't know that that's worth it either. I mean, the wide would be about, let's see. The wide would probably put us, we can see what it cost. That on there enough? Yeah. See, the wide would give us, I mean, that'd be the same size as the bridge that's there now. And I think either way, we're probably looking at two, because that's two. Oops. I'm not mean to do that. Where are we? Get my bearings again. All right, there we are. So even the thin one, I'm guessing, is going to be two also, right? Yeah, it's going to be two. So let's just go. If we're doing that anyway, let's just go two. We'll do the wide. All right. So we're going to do that. That'll be our start. I just want to get this guy out of the way. We'll just park him over here. We have 3 slabs in right now. We'll turn you off. We're going to have to go up here. Go in the garage. We'll pull our T1 over here. Where are you, buddy? There you are. So we'll pull our handy dandy top heavy T1 over. I'm guessing these other convoys we could probably turn off. And then we need 2. We're gonna need 2 slabs. So we'll grab these. We'll build this bridge real quick. And then we'll go check this other route. And we'll check out the rest of the route that we need to go to get over there. Then we'll start to figure out if I want to do this. The arrow arc get me over there. I think that's going to be the other. Oh. I need a better. All right. So let's go build this bridge. And then we'll kind of go from there. So. I go the right way here. Doesn't go. Hopefully it's good enough. We're gonna see here. Hopefully this bridge. It's not gonna be the best. Let's see if this even works. Yeah. It's a little bumpy. But think it'll be okay. I think I can drag this car out of the way with this. We got that guy out of the way. I'm going to bring my scout through here. And we'll try to see what's next here that we can get this route going. So we'll go back into... The short way would be, I think we'd come out here, we'd go up above us. If I had, I have to go make a bunch more concrete slabs if we want to go concrete bridges. I think we'll just, I'm hoping that I don't dread this longer route later. And hopefully they do this little bump okay. Alright, so I know we'll have to come around this way. There's a couple of trees. It might be nice to bring the grinder through here. Is this my first place that I think it is? Alright. Make sure I get my bearings here. So that's where we came through. We're going to want to get, I don't think there's anywhere there that there's any partial road. Didn't think so. All right. So we're going to want to cut through here, and I think we'll probably want to cut through there for both relays. This is a road we've already mostly worked on. So we need to check this little stretch and see if we think trucks will even get through here. Awfully muddy, but I don't know if it's impassable though, right? We might have some trouble in all of this mess. Which I poured a little bit of sand over this stuff before. This is, I'm not sure they're going to get through this part. I think we're going to, this right here, we probably need to do some work on. Might be worth pouring sand on that whole road through there. Then we're going to be cutting back up through here. And going up. yeah, we definitely need to do sand there, and then I think at least sand and grade that cut through. The good thing is it's all covered here, so like almost everything is got sand, which is cool. All right, I need to get my bearings here. So we got, where are we right now? Right now we're right down there. Roadside base might. Might be easier than coming from. Yeah, we're quite a ways down now, so we'll just. I don't even know where the truck is right now. Where did we last use it? I think it was over there, was it? No, that's our team. Where did we last use the dump? The way over there? I did a sand road somewhere, right? I guess I can just jump in it. And then know. Since I don't know where we are right now with it. Let's do that. That's that dump, which is. Okay, let's. Go into our bowhead. Oh, that's right. It's down there by the workshop area, not near where we need it. All right. I think we'll just pull it out. We'll just pull it out at the Highland base, I guess, and drop down. All right. Routine, yes. Deploy. And then I'll have to figure out which way I need to go here. I don't want. Where am I should, once I find it, put a marker down because I keep losing my way now. The map's getting big enough that it's easy to get turned around. So transit point down through Coastille. So for right now, we want to fix. I just want to put a flag there. I don't care what color. All right. I just want to be able to see, get my bearings here. which way we need to go to get over here. The easiest. You'd think I would know all this by now, wouldn't you? Alright, we'll just go out. Alright, easy enough, I guess. I really should start using my equipment and recall equipment places, right? That would probably make life a little bit easier on myself, but I got plenty of tokens to use. Yeah, you would think by now I would know my way around this map. There's a lot of concrete slab stuff there. I do feel like we might want to sandell that over there. This we definitely need. And we might need to pave it. We'll see how this comes out. Cool. A little bit more sand here. like I've seen other people say, that are talking about all the roads they have to build in this game. It's called Roadcraft. Well, I guess there's some patience to be had. All right. So I don't know. What else we're gonna need to do? We need to for sure smooth this out. I wish, and I don't think our grinder's right there. But I don't think we have any. I don't know where our. I think our grader's probably still down in the where we did the other thing. So unfortunately, I mean, I guess roads. No, the problem with the roadside base. We should drop out here and then down. Maybe that'd be the easiest to pull out of. Alright, let's. Part of me wants to replace this guy. We haven't done that yet. Let's see. Let's go. To the shop. It says we got something new in here. What do we got new? No, the semi truck. Is that what's new? Well, that we've had that option. The SAR truck. That cargo truck that I don't have any interest in. The dump truck. The next one's at level 9, so we got a while before we open up anything like that. Although I wouldn't mind maybe the new. I want the bigger dump truck. Dozer might be worth upgrading. Mobile crane we've already done. I'm just looking here real quick to see what else. I want the big equipment hauler. We don't have that option yet. I don't even think we can get a new. We have the one that recalls. I can't remember what it's called. I have to look at the one that does the vehicles, but I don't think we can even upgrade that yet. All right, let's do. I'm gonna upgrade the dozer. We don't have a new upgraded dozer, so let's upgrade this. And then we'll go into Riverside Base, get our new dozer. All right. We're starting to look professional here or something, I think. This is the other destination, I think. We will have to be bringing cars through this. think this might be okay. It might make it up that. Okay. Which way do I want to go out of here? I mean, the trick with going through here with that convoy is going to be getting through all of this mess. Because they're going to have to go through here, but hopefully we can get them through it. Having a convoy cut through here, not ideal. This isn't still, and that just had a lot of trouble. This is like really bad through here, so we're gonna have to fix this. Have to do some work in there for sure. We're gonna be cutting the convoy through there. Look at it again, but I think that's the route we're going to have to go. Do some sand flattening. Probably do a couple of passes through here, see how this looks. Smooth this out. Like even right here, this guy won't even get up this. Like convoy's not gonna be looking at. We have a couple of options. So I definitely think we need to do some work in here for that transition. But when we start talking about the central tower, we have another good way. other than through. I just feel like through here is our primary way, unless we go way up the same route we're taking, but I don't think we need to do that. I think we get this done enough. It's going to be a pain to wind them through here, but I think I can get them through, I hope, and then up this way. But in order to do that, we're going to have to go through here, and I think we're going to have to do some more work, but that's another day. But I think we're going to be fine through here. I think I need to do some work here real quick, and then flatten this out, and then we'll see how things look, and then kind of work our way there. So I think we need to dump some dirt right there. Again, I'm hoping to do all this without paving. Don't know how that's going to work out for us, but I feel like I need more sand here. Let's put a little bit more here, and we'll have to flatten this out. Out of sand range. I think I'm pretty close to another sand site. Oh, yeah. I knew that the overlap was pretty close from this map. Alright, so I think things will do okay in through here. Maybe. I feel like part of this is going to be, we're going to see what happens. We'll probably end up doing more road work. Let me try. Maybe I'll smooth some of this out real quick. See where we're at. Might be a little tricky getting through right here for trucks. Like we need a little bit more sand maybe right here. Let's see how this goes. Needs to be spread out. Hoping that's going to be okay to get people through. I don't think I want to be cut right there, so we're going to be turning in up ahead. We'll see what happens. But I think that'll make that transition a little bit better. Cut through there or there. Might as well go ahead and dump some sand here. We'll just make this the cut through. And this will be the way to the other tower, not the one where we're in theory working on right now. We're sidetracked. That's what we are. I'm not sure where all this gets us at the end of the day. But I know we're going to have to work on this, so I had thought about moving on up the hill with that other tower but I'm like, okay, well, I'm right here. I'm going to have to do this. I know trucks aren't going to go through this part. I want to be almost done, but I think we're going to need some help getting through just this little weird part here. Terrible here. Pretty rocky. So I think maybe one more load. Get this other side of this road. So this is all filled in. We'll flatten this out. get us close, I think. You will see. Let's move this out a little. Whoops. Won't let us. A little bit too far away, I guess. All right. Not the most smooth through here, but go up the right side. We need a couple of passes at least. At least probably 3 or 4. See how this goes. We'll go up the right, knock these big ones down. Up the middle here, see how this looks. Not the most pretty. Flatten this out a little bit. Part of me says yes. Just get a little bit flatter down the middle. Drive it right into this where our trucks will come through. All right. And that's with hoping that this is going to be fun. worried about this part a little bit when we start doing routes, but the trucks are just going to struggle right here. Although the way it looks, they shouldn't. It's rocky enough. Should be fine. So both of our convoys will come around here. And I think they're going to be fine here. As long as they drive better than I do. That'll work. And they can cut off through there. And then they'll loop through the thing, and then we'll see if they get through the base okay. Alright, let's pull this guy over here. Alright, continue on here. We get to the next place that we need to work on road. I think we're getting close to we're getting towards the tower. I guess we're not really close. This is gonna be a long route. Maybe worth building that bridge. Because where are we cutting over? Can I go this way? Oh yeah, maybe I can't. Have I messed up? I thought we could get there from here. Is our only way to the north tower through that bridge? All right. Well, what I just did needed to happen, but I thought we could get there from over here. All right. Well, all right. I guess we've been working on the route for okay. So all this was to get us over here. That's fine. Maybe we'll go ahead and get that one going. We'll worry about this tower then. I don't know if it'll make it up that road or not. Hey. Maybe we'll get central. All right. So maybe this one we'll just call Central Route. All right. Why do I not have... What do I need to do? Oh, I have to deliver a vehicle? What vehicle do I have to deliver? Oh. So I have to drive this truck. All right, well. I was wondering why that vehicle was sitting there. We'll go drive this over. I think we just made it passable. We'll see. Maybe there's a route we have to set up after that or not. I can't imagine this one truck fixes it, but... Alright. That could be a problem, couldn't it? But yeah, so for the other tower that I thought could go this way also, they can't. So we will have to build that other bridge, which means I will have to run up and pull a couple more slabs out. Yeah, see, I don't know how, really, I'm not sure how a convoy is going to do on this road. These trucks don't do very good. And them cutting that right there, like it was just all wide on me trying to steer it correctly. And now it's going to get stuck. These trucks don't do very good job, so then on top of that, I'm gonna have to try to get a convoy routed through this. Hope I'm going the right way right now. Oh no, I want to go up that way. Oop. Yeah, I'm afraid a lot of this is going to be a problem if I have to do a convoy. Cut right through there. I just know how much trouble the trucks had at that other spot. That I don't know whether they're going to make it up this hill without it being paved. With AI driving. It's slow, but it's going with me driving. Alright, so that's all it took. Alright. Cool. Alright, well, we got that one done. That one was easier than I thought. I actually did a lot of work I didn't need to do. That figures. Alright, so we will need... we will need to jump over and grab stuff. At the concrete plant. At the slabs facility, there's 5 there. We definitely need to grab those and get those into our inventory. Because while I was hoping to not have to redo this bridge. We do. So I know I found out before the wide was about the same. Would not go that far. Okay. It won't go any further. Oh, it goes way out there. All right. I don't want that. Maybe I just do a regular bridge. Let's see, what if I start there? How are we doing? That should be all right. We can get them across that. All right, so that's 2 slabs that I don't have. All right, so we can get those to here, but we do need... I think our T1, where did I have that? Way over here? I don't remember where I had the T1. Where are you at? Where are you at, buddy? That was up by the northern... Didn't I just have it? Maybe it wasn't up here. I don't know where you are, buddy. I wish he was still over here. That would be handy dandy, but I don't know where he is. Guess I can go into him. Let's do that. Okay, so he's over here. I mean, I guess he's not a bad drive. If I go cut through like I did when we first started this map. Tempted to grab this beam that's in here. I just know later I'm going to be like, I wish I had that beam. That's all right. I do want to take some of those big am I going the right way? The big pipes. I need to just grab the big crane to do those. And turn those into, take those to the pipe, or the beam facility. Probably before I leave this map. Just for some money. Alright, so now I need him to go up to the concrete plant. I need to check the other one too, the port one, because I have a feeling, since I don't have um, an objective on my infrastructure, to make another route over there. I think that might be another delivery vehicle, and not a route, which will make that easier too, if that's the case. I don't know, I can't remember if I have to build a, there's another slab even already out. Cool. Don't like that angle. I think we want to take all 6 out. Whoa. Alright. Definitely a lot of bugs with this. Taking stuff out. I ran into unfortunately, some big bugs. Stuff sticking under the ground. I know this is a lot to carry. I know this is already going to make me top heavy. I know I'm going to probably end up rolling the truck. I know all that. But guess what? I'm doing it anyway, because why do things? Gotta do things the hard way. Oops. All right. All right. This will not be fun. I know that. All right. I remember which way I needed to go to get to the base. All right. So I know I got to come all the way. I mean, maybe if we'll just have to cut back over. I just know that would be a disaster. Try to even do any off-roading. We'll just come down. We'll cut across and then over to that base. Then hopefully we will do it without rolling. I mean, their infrastructure they had here doesn't seem like it was that great before the disaster. I'm just saying. Like getting in and out of some of these places, like this was their way into the concrete plant. You know, imagine like trucks driving through this. They're bad enough on a good road. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down. How you doing, buddy? Get out of my way. All right. I just got a achievement for something. I'm not even sure what it was. Something about have 750 vehicles, but maybe that's the routes. I'm guessing. Actually, I can turn those off. I probably should turn a couple of those off. Alright, so for the agenda today, we're already at an hour and 23 minutes. We'll get these delivered. I'll go build that bridge. Come on, guy. Let me do that real quick. Let's see about getting that other. Get the route going. See what else we're going to have to do in order to get that objective done. Alright. Alright, so we got the stuff we need to build our bridge. So then we'll, like magic, magic. We're going to take, I don't even know if I can get my T1 up to this. I guess we'll go see. We'll see if we can. Let's load up more. Alright, we need 2 slabs. Alright, so let's go see if we can make it even to the bridge. Big ways over here. This is the road we're going to have to be trying to bring AI up. Yeah, we're going to have to take this. Because even sand is not going to let a, I don't think it's going to let a convoy get up here. Just my guess. We'll see how the rest of this looks. I mean, we can try it. I just... Where's the dump off for the... Where are we going to? Oh. Let's say if we track that. Guessing. So it's going to go from there. I just want to make sure where we're... I'm assuming it's got to come all the way up here somewhere. Yeah. All right. See how bad this is. There's another tunnel that goes somewhere. Well, this part's paved. Well, that's handy. At least the last part of that is paved. And there's our broken tower. Okay. But I think we're still going to have to do some work down here. Take another look at this unpaved section, but the grocery store up here, crazy. All right, looks like logging operations were going on up here, so I just think from here down. Okay, so that's the road I was thinking earlier. when I wasn't going to redo that bridge. That's what I knew there was a way. I was going to bring it down over here and up this way and not worry about that bridge in this part. That was what I was going to do, because I don't know how bad that road is there, but it's probably just as bad. So we're probably just as, it probably doesn't matter. All right. So from there up, we're good. We're going to have to pave from there to there. I don't think we're going to get away with not paving it, since it's raises elevation. And then here we might have to pave all this too. So we might be doing a lot of paving. Or we could start the route and see where they fail, I guess. I know for sure they're going to fail like right in here. But we can always do that. But I just don't think there's any way a convoy's making it through this part right here. Yeah, there's just no way. They're going to get stuck. I'm not sure. They might make it through this part right there. Might. I don't know how many trucks we have to run. I just want to run down this and kind of see. Where I think there's going to be even more problems, but we might just need to do that top part. Alright, I take that back. This whole section here is going to have to be done. I don't think they're going to make it through that either. But again, who knows? Alright, we're going to save that for next time. So, we're back to this one. We got the other route done, at least. And I think the western tower... Okay, so all that is electricity. And bring objects. So we got tower parts at the port that we have to bring over. All right, so that's going to be T1 hauling stuff from the port to the western tower. And then we'll have to make that decision on whether we're redoing that bridge or just driving around. I'm thinking probably just drive around. And then fix up that. And then we have to do electricity from somewhere. We have to run electricity from the backup station. No, that shouldn't be too bad. Down the hill, then over. There's a few rocks in the way, but that might not be terrible. Run that over there. All right. So, see what we can do next time. Looks like we'll be building a road and paving. going from there. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me on this one. You have a great day. Talk to you soon.